Welcome to our final week of speed training. I'm very excited. We have the same as every typical week in this 4-week training block. It is a tempo run, an interval run, a long run, and then 2 recovery runs. This week we'll also add on Sunday our 1 mile trial time just to see the progress I've made in the 4 weeks of this speed training. I'm pretty excited to see the difference. The more I've learned using Strava, I'm starting to think that the 7:59 mile might have been the most accurate, ? So I'm interested to see if anything changes. I am slightly glad that I didn't fully understand Strava when I started this because the pacing right now that I'm using is very difficult. I'm not sure if I would have succeeded in any of my runs if the speed was increased more than it was already. So that whole story out of the way, today is interval run day. It looks like it's backing off in difficulty. Last week's was very difficult, had to stop partway through and sit down, so we're hoping for better than that. Today is a 4x400 meter, but a faster version than we have been doing. I think it's like a 7:10 to a 7:35 minute mile. And I think before it's been a little bit slower than that. And then 200 meter jogs in between. So given that I don't really know the speed I'm going, I've decided it's cold out, it's foggy out, I'm gonna run on the treadmill today. So it's going to be a treadmill run. I've done some research into kind of what I think the max is 7:30 minute mile. So I've looked in, I think I found like a 7:22 is an 8.3 miles an hour on the treadmill. So we'll try that. I know typically the times it says on my treadmill are a lot slower than what I run. I don't know if that's just Apple Watch being difficult or if that's truly different. So we will see what my watch tells me at the end of this. If you've seen one video, you've seen them all. I continue to not sleep. And so last night I think I got 4 or 5 hours, which for my body is definitely not enough. So I just woke up from a 2-hour nap. So I'm very behind in everything that I need to be doing today. I've got lots of things to do. Christmas shopping's nowhere close to done. Nothing's wrapped. I have a work Christmas party tomorrow. I just got things delivered. They're still in boxes, so have to edit the video from last week. I have a lot to do today, and it's already pretty much the time I should be wrapping up and going to bed, but here we go anyways. So we are going to do our quick little 4x400 meter and finish everything I need to do for the day. So I'll see you guys in there. Bye. All right, I've done 3 of the 4 circuits. I'm very much struggling on the treadmill today. I don't change my pace, and so it's very hard to not slow down or stop, but I pretty much tell myself I can't get off until I'm done. So I'm gonna go all out on this last one. Hello, it's Friday and it's time for another run. I think that I honestly just get senioritis with every running program that I do that I just don't want to run this week. But I made this commitment, so I will finish my runs. I took Monday off, I ran Tuesday, took Wednesday off, took Thursday off. Today is Friday. So I'm planning on running Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with today being a tempo run. Tomorrow was supposed to be a long run, but only a 4-mile long run because I have my 1 mile all-out run on Sunday. So I think I'm gonna switch the 4-mile long run and do a 3-mile recovery run indoors, which it's only a mile difference. It'd probably be close to the same time range. We will just do the 3 miles instead. That leads us to today. Today is our tempo run. I've said it twice already. I am living in fear of this tempo run. It is a mile warm-up, which you best believe I will be doing slow. 2 miles, 8:10 to 8:20 pace, which I don't know if I've ever hit those numbers ever. So we'll see if I can do it for 1 mile, let alone 2. And then ending it with a nice 1 mile cool down. So I'll try my best, but that is honestly pretty close to my best mile I did 4 weeks ago. Can I do that twice? If I can, I'll be pretty impressed with myself, but we'll see once we're out there and how we're feeling. I feel pretty good today. I didn't sleep very much last night, but I woke up very refreshed, so I'm going to try and continue this trend on, go to bed early. I say it a lot, but I will go to bed early tonight. We'll see what happens out there. Hello and welcome to a run that is 4 weeks in the making. Today is going to be another all-out mile. I'm pretty excited and then also a little bit scared that I'm gonna go out there and do like a 9-minute mile and this is just gonna be an embarrassing clip. To bring it back 4 weeks ago, I had just finished 30 days straight of running, and so I had a pretty good running base, but I've never really worked on speed, and so I was interested to see kind of what changes I would see if I focused on speed training for 4 weeks. The first mile I did is up for debate. I'm going to end it and say that it was a 7:59 mile, even though I've been basing all of my runs off of the fact that it was an 8:06 minute mile, just as the average of the 3 times that all of my data gave me. But in my head, it was a 7:59 just because I've learned I should be trusting Strava the most for the data. So I think I've definitely gotten faster in the past 4 weeks. The running's easier, running faster for shorter distances at least is easier, not for sustained times. But I know in time it'll get there. It was only 4 weeks, so it's not a lifetime. It's a marathon, not a sprint. I will preface this all-out mile run and say that 2 days ago on Friday, I PR'd a mile. I've been debating in my head kind of what I want to do. I've noticed that I am a little bit faster if I do a mile warm-up, but my watch and my phone don't really sync well on what a mile is, and so I don't want to start when I hit a mile on my watch because it'll already be over a mile on my phone. I've stalled long enough, so let's go finish the speed training 4-week adventure. All right, I'm back and I'm pretty proud of that. I think I went out way too fast and got burnt out around like 0.4 miles and had to take a little step back. I ran it the whole way faster than I'm used to. And we officially went from a 7:59 mile at the beginning of this 4 weeks, and today I did a 7:29 mile, so I'm pretty excited with that. I honestly didn't think I would ever get under an 8-minute mile, so both of those times were just like very exciting for me. And I know there's tons of room for improvement, but starting next week, we are flipping our focus, doing a 12-week plan for a half marathon. So I'm gonna add my new fastest mile time into my running program that I'm using to try and get faster on my half marathon, and kind of what paces I should be doing based on that mile time. And I PR'd the 10K a couple weeks ago, last week, I don't know. So I've incorporated that, and then the goal I'm looking for, and it gave me a pretty good running plan, so we're going to focus on that, and I'm going to use this new time to update it. We focus on half marathon training, so I'll see you guys next week for week 1 of that. Bye.